Hello everyone, TechSpeeder here with another video. Today I want to go over the latest Windows build 15046. So Microsoft just released this build last evening, and the name of this build is We Fixed an Issue with tons of bug fixes. So there is actually a couple new improvements to this build, but basically, like I said before, basically bug fixes from here on out. But let's get started. So one of the changes was down here. We now have a little bit of an updated icon that shows you a little green check mark beside the shield. The shield was always there, but you couldn't really tell at a glance if you needed to do any action on your antivirus or your browser settings or something like that. So right click, open, and you can see that everything's healthy, and app and browser control are also working. So a little tweak there. The Windows Defender Security Center is definitely progressing nicely. Another little change in this build is the gaming icon got updated a little bit just to make it more uniform with the rest of these icons here. So a little bit of update there on that icon. I, to be honest, couldn't really have told you that, but that was in the release notes. Also, in this build, which is a kind of a big deal, is Microsoft is now giving you control where you allow installing apps from. So right from this, from apps and features and installing apps, you can select whether you allow apps to install from anywhere, so like the internet or thumb drive or something like that, or you can set it to warn me before installing apps from outside the Windows Store, or only allow apps from the Windows Store. So really interesting there that is coming, because I could easily see this in a couple years. I'm just purely speculating here, but the home version of Windows to be purely downloads from the Windows Store. But that's my speculation, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. So let me just try this setting out and see if it actually works. So right now I have it set to only install apps from the store. We're going to see if we can get a pop-up. There we go. You can only install apps from the store. Limiting installations to apps from the store help to keep your PC safe and reliable. And it's basically telling us, hey, use Microsoft Edge instead. So interesting. Looks like that UI was a little bit messed up, but I'm guessing that will get fixed up within the next couple updates. So interesting enough. So that does look like it's working. Other than that, as far as new features, I think that's about it. There has been a ton of bug fixes, like I said. The theme of this build was we fixed an issue with Microsoft fixed an issue causing Microsoft Edge or the taskbar to stop responding when trying to restart Explorer.exe from Task Manager. They also fixed an issue with a small percentage of PCs unable to update to the recent builds due to a corrupt registry key. They also fixed an icon issue for the Windows Insider program under settings and update and security. This icon down here was just like a little box before, so they fixed that issue. Fixed an issue resulting in being unable to mount an ISO with the sparse file attribute set. They also fixed an issue resulting in Shift F10 not working to open context menus for websites displayed in Microsoft Edge. Cortana's background is now black instead of the previous gray. Covered this one before in the last build, but Windows Hello face authentication should now work with Surface Pro 4 and Surface Book devices. There had been an issue where Windows Hello wasn't working. So that's some of the fixes. There's a ton more. I'll let the link, of course, to the blog post and the video description so you can take a look at all of them, but there's a bunch more. And as far as issues, known issues yet, there's a couple. Insiders with multiple monitors may encounter an issue where one of the monitors stops rendering, and some insiders are reporting getting an error when attempting to download this build, but I personally didn't, so that worked out fine for me. So that's pretty much it with this build. Like I said previously, These couple builds from here on out are mostly bug fixes, and you'll probably not see a lot of new features coming. So with that, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up below and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.